Hey Neil, what's going on? This is Mike. I know you're getting ready for your big round out at Mesa Linda tomorrow, so wanted to give you a couple of pointers to take out there with you. You didn't get a chance to hit a lot of drivers the other day when we played, and you're going to get a lot more opportunities tomorrow, so I wanted to focus on that because that's a lot of fun when you get to haul off and whack one. So here we go. The first thing I want you to notice, particularly for the driver, you need to set up with a little bit more angle in your body. And what I mean by that is simple. So you can see here, Rory Mcllroy on the bottom. I drew a line from the outside of your left foot to the outside of your left shoulder, and I did the same thing for Rory. And you can see that your line is almost vertical. Almost. And his has a lot more angle to it, which basically means that he is loaded up behind the golf ball a little bit more. You can see the weight. There's probably 60% of his weight is on his right foot. You at least want 50-50. 60% helps a lot of people with the driver. But if I look at you, I mean, we've got, probably 60 or 70% of your weight is on your front foot. So that's really the difference here. So to help you do that, you might want to move your right foot back this way just a little bit, maybe 2 inches back that way. His stance looks a little bit wider. So if you moved your right foot back just a little bit and got a little bit more of your weight back there, you would find it a lot easier to get around on it, and you would stop missing so many shots to the right with the driver. The second thing I want you to pay attention to, if you look at your hands right here, if you look at your hands before you get ready to take it back, the two most important fingers of your right hand are not controlling the golf club. These two fingers right here, these two, the ones that you can see basically pointing at the target that you're re-gripping with, those two are the ones that you need to be setting the golf club with, that hammer motion that we talked about. And you can see you're doing more of a grabbing motion here. So if I take you into it, if I take you into the backswing here, you can see you're almost grabbing the golf club and pulling it back. So watch, you kind of pull it back instead of hinging it up and down like you're getting ready to hammer a nail. You kind of pull it back like you're getting ready to slap somebody. So there you are, halfway into the backswing. We're going to take Rory halfway into the backswing here. Boom, there's Rory. You guys are in about the same position here. You can look, your club face right here, your club face, I mean, it's still looking down at the golf ball. It's looking over there. That's a terrible arrow, but you get the idea. Your club face is pointing down at the golf ball, and your left wrist is pointing down at the golf ball. You haven't gotten the club in a position to where you can kind of pick it up in front of your chest and almost like you're going to just throw something down at the actual golf ball as hard as you can. You need to be picking something up, and this is more of a pulling something back. So really, the move needs to be just more up in front of your chest. And what I'm looking for out of you is that club face, more like Rory. If we look at Rory, that club face to be facing me more, and your left hand to be facing me more. So I don't want you kind of rolling it. I really want you hinging your wrists into that position, setting it the way that we were talking about. So 2 things. More angle at address, and setting it on the way back. That'll get the club more vertical, and you'll be able to hinge it more. Like if we take Rory into the backswing here, okay, so you can see all the angle he's got right here. That's, once again, a terrible line. I need to get a new line tool. But there we go. So he's got all that angle. If we take you into the backswing, boom, okay, so there you are. So your arm, wait, it always steps back one. So there we go. Your arm is right there at about the same height. Once again, I can see way more of his club face, and if we go with your angle versus Rory's angle, you can just see he's got a lot more leverage. His arms are pushed further away from him. He's got the club set in a better position, and that allows him to deliver the hit down onto the golf ball. This is why you've been having a tough time hitting down on the golf ball. With a driver, you're going to be setting up behind it more and catching it a little bit on the way up. But the takeaway here is to get the club set on the backswing, and you will be able to do a lot of good things from there. So hope that helps, buddy.